for saying something like that,
then what
would you have done? Because you don't fear the consequences of talking to me like
you're
that.
pushing
You're
35.
so comfortable.
Too comfortable.
Hey guys, welcome to the pod. I'm Shania.
I'm Ashley.
And let's chat. So first we're gonna do a little icebreaker. We're going to do who's more likely.
Okay.
So
y'all might be remembering.
So as you see, we have our whiteboards here, and we're gonna read off the questions, and I'm gonna write. I think she's more likely, or I'm more likely to do whatever the question is.
If a question is ugly, can we skip it?
We can. If it doesn't relate to us, we can. Who is most likely to give all their money to charity?
We actually talked about this in church today. Our pastor was chewing us up. He said, y'all need to be giving. You're supposed to give. God loves a cheerful giver. Understood. Oh. What it look like.
Also, my handwriting. We're gonna do that real quick. Y'all, give me a second.
What'd you say? I was gonna say, I think.
Definitely. Because, baby.
I think it's the Jesus.
It is the Jesus. I mean, I love God. I love God. I really do. And I'm a firm believer.
Oh. She gonna have to wait. Sorry. She knew you were here. She knew you were here.
Yeah, I just, like, especially, I know I wouldn't, because when I see, like, homeless people on the side of the road, they be asking for money, I be like, baby, I'm poor too. I got bills to pay, or I'm gonna be out here with you. So, like,
So real, that's so real.
So, yeah.
I'm quick to give to a GoFundMe.
Sometimes, if I have it, you do too.
Real. That's so real.
Who is most likely to rule the world?
What did you say? For sure. For you have like that drive. Me,
Yeah.
personally, if I ruled the world, everything's failing. We are crumbling completely and fully.
Yeah, I'm just like, this is not the place for me, so I'm gonna need to elevate to the next level and get to the place for me, because I know where I want to be. Who is most likely to blow all their money on an impulse buy? I said me.
Really? That's so funny.
I feel like the money's gonna come back attitude is too strong.
Yeah, I was confident to say me because I've done it.
Yeah.
Paycheck to paycheck is a real thing for me, and not because I'm not in a position. It's because I have my goals now.
Yeah.
I do my best.
I do my best.
I just started saving again. Literally last paycheck.
I do my best. And that's all we need to focus on. Who is most likely to cancel plans at the last second?
Honestly, yes.
Both.
What did you say?
I said she did,
Yeah.
but I think it was one of us.
Cause I'm quick to cancel.
I'm so quick to be like, oh, you still wanted to go? Yikes.
Like heavy on yikes.
Heavy on like yikes. Alright, we'll do like 3 more.
Pick real good.
Let's see.
I want to put on a record so bad.
Who is most likely to become a professional gambler?
This is by default because I've never gambled in my life.
Me either.
Oh.
Actually, but I would.
Okay.
I feel like I would get addicted, which is why I have never.
I think it doesn't appeal to me. Like, I don't like losing money.
Yeah.
And I don't like taking risks at all. I'm not a risk taker.
I am, and I feel like I would win big one time, and then I would be like, oh, I can win big twice,
I could keep winning big
and I
forever.
can keep winning big forever.
Yeah, I've never bought a lotto ticket. Never
Yeah,
played
me
slots.
either.
Yeah, none of those things.
Oh, so maybe it is me. It's not me. It's definitely me. Who is most likely? I feel like the question doesn't make sense, but it does. So it says, who is most likely ready to sleep anywhere? And I feel like it doesn't make sense to get what it's trying to say.
Yeah. Who is most likely ready to sleep anywhere? This is by default.
Honestly, if it's me,
I was gonna say, cause me personally, I'm high maintenance. Hell,
like when I tell you that I'm so tired is my motto.
okay,
Like,
yeah. I get what you mean.
I'm tired, and like if I could go to sleep anywhere, I would go to sleep.
I truly almost canceled on you taking a nap.
I got in that house to change, and I saw my bed, and I was like, if I sit on my bed, there's no coming back.
No coming back. Yeah. Like, surely every Sunday I take a nap. If you weren't here, I would be asleep. But for me, it's more, I can't just sleep anywhere because I'd be uncomfortable.
Okay, last one. Who is most likely to complain about their ex?
This one,
Ready?
because, and you know what, this actually circles into today's topic.
It does. It does.
Because we're just
we hate
girls.
men.
We're just girls.
We're just girls, and we're not men, and we will never be men. And honestly, I have a story from this weekend. So, me and my friends went to a lounge this weekend. Had a little girls weekend. We went to a lounge. It was really, really nice. It was like
This was in Philly, right?
It was in Philly. It was a hotel lobby lounge,
I've always wanted to tap into one of those.
and there was this girl at the bar. From the time we got there to the time we left, like we left when it closed, and she was already there when we got there. So she was there for a minute. So she was at the bar, and there's like 4 guys like around her, and she's just like keying it with all 4 of them. And closer to the end of the night, we go back up to the bar. And, like, I didn't think anything of it right then and there, like when we first went to the bar. But closer to the end of the night, we went back to the bar, and one of the guys that was surrounding her was like, "Hey, what do you want to drink? Like, this round's on me." So I'm like, "All right, cool." Like, I give me a little drinky drink, and the bartender asked her who was gonna pay for her drink or their round or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Because he needs to know who's tapping it on. She was like, "I don't know, somebody gonna pay." And I was like,
She's about her business. She's about her business.
that right there is a woman. And then my friend was like standing closer to her, but like behind her. So she was like, I saw her like texting on her phone. She was texting her boyfriend. And I was like, her priorities are straight. Like, she is getting drunk on everyone else's dime, and then she's gonna go back home and she's gonna give it to her man. That's a woman right there. And I love that for her. And if you're out there, babe, I love that for you. Teach me your ways. 'Cause I can't.
Yeah, I'm not built like that.
I don't think I am either.
I'm 100% not built like that. Like, one X in the bag. One X in the bag.
I've learned recently that I'm not an alpha female.
At all. My dream, I was just talking about it with Kylie. She was like, get a grip. My dream is to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to homestead. I want a garden in the back, and when I'm ready to make dinner, I'm going outside to pick my bell peppers, my garlic, my onions, my lettuce, my spinach, my edamame, and then I'm coming in the house and using my fresh homegrown ingredients and the eggs from my chickens to make my dinner for my kids and my husband.
I love that for you.
Unfortunately, I'm what one would call a trad wife. And not really a trad wife, but by the world standards, I'm a trad wife.
Yeah, I could and I couldn't see myself being a stay-at-home mom. Like, if my husband was on his A game, like if he was that man, like if I was to marry the alpha male of the world,
Alpha males.
like of the world, and he was like, "Ben, you're gonna be a stay-at-home wife. You're gonna be a stay-at-home mom. Like you're staying home. You never have to pick what's the finger." And like he stood on 10 toes.
That's what my problem is that's who I intend to marry. Like in my brain, it's already set.
Okay.
I say this, but it's because I know what God has in store for me, and I know it's a man, like a man, like a man. A man.
Yeah. No, but also I want my career. Like,
Yeah.
I want that so
I
bad.
say if you have a career that you want to pursue, don't even entertain the idea of being a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, no, I want my career too bad. And my Camaro, and I just see myself like with my businesswoman suit popping out of my Camaro, like going into my job.
No shame, because I used to. First of all, growing up, I always wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, and then once I was getting older, and everyone was like, "What do you want to do when you get older?" I started to realize, like, well, I guess I need a job. I guess I got to do things. And then I was like, "Oh, I'll do this, I'll do that." I went to college. I started college pre-med, and then I changed to bio, and then I changed to a double major in art and biology. Then I transferred to Penn State Maine and was animal science and art. Then I left on medical leave. Now I'm working with disabled children. Like, before disabled children, I was working with psychiatric patients in a psych hospital. Like, where am I? Where am I at? I was
Where is my life
at
headed?
one point in time, I wanted to be a pediatric gastroenterologist. Then I wanted to be a neonatal physician, and then I wanted to be a model, and then I wanted to be a wildlife conservationist. Like, I was never meant to work.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
never meant.
You're meant to be a stay-at-home. And I love that.
I never meant
You
to
know
work.
what? I'm just realizing
It's for specific people.
it's really
It's for specific people.
It's really for specific people. Like you
Mhm.
have to be a special person.
It's not like something that everybody, like the whole you need to stay home. Not everybody, because I know
Who needs to do what?
I have never wanted to work. When I'm at work, like so often it goes through my brain where I'm like, I cannot wait for the day that I never have to do this again. I cannot wait. I literally cannot wait for the day I never have to do this again.
I want to work, but I don't want to work. Like I want to work on my terms. I
Yeah.
want to work when I want to work. And I feel like in my career, I would be able to
Do that. Yeah.
Like I can work when I want to work, or like I can pick 1 week out of the month where I go and do my business, and then the rest of my work is at home, and I can go on vacation and travel with my family. Like
Yeah.
I still want to be family oriented,
Mhm.
but I want to have my
Behind
you know?
Yeah, I know exactly what you. Me personally, I don't have anything career. Like that's part of my problem. That's why I'm at this school. I have no idea what I'm gonna do, which is the first thing that made me realize I don't want to do anything. that's what it's really about.
respectfully.
And then I also started to realize I love children and I love animals. My whole life, I've always wanted a house full of different pets and my little babies. And I only want like 2, max 3 kids. I don't want a whole bunch of little ragamuffins. But I also have a whole bunch of hobbies. And like my whole plan is that as soon as my kids are grown out of the house, I do ceramics. I'm doing ceramics full time, making art full time. My husband needs to have enough money to buy me a kiln and have a studio in our home for me to practice my ceramics. I have a jewelry business I do now. All I want to do is sell my little bracelets and necklaces and my pots. take care of my pets, pick my vegetables. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah.
Is that too much to ask for?
I was very different.
I was never one of those. I swore I was, and I wish I was.
It's fine.
It's not.
Like that sounds like an amazing life. That sounds like a very great life that I am not built to live.
I'm not a Pilates girl, but I will go to a yoga class. I'll do a yoga class every day of the week. What can I say?
Oh my god.
What can I say?
Do you watch Love Island?
I've never watched it. I might need to tap in.
I
Girls
watched
keep
it.
talking about it, but
I watched it this weekend, like a couple episodes. I've never watched it before because it's on Netflix. I don't have Netflix, and I refuse to pay for Netflix. But I watched it like a couple episodes this weekend, and I was so intrigued, but only because like I see myself going on Love Island just to say crazy stuff. Like,
what is it like? What?
So in the beginning, there's 5 men and 5 women, and they have to like pick each other, but they don't really pick each other. Like they're all paired. They all have to be paired up with one another.
It's like a couple off.
Yeah. And the first 5 were either or. So I was like, donde es el negros? Like, we need them. Because if I was on there, I'd be like, and they were like, oh, lady, step forward if you're tight. And then they wanted to ask the black girl. It was like a black girl. She cut all her hair off like right before she went on there. She's beautiful and like, I'm not gonna love everything on her. But she did not step forward. She stepped forward for 1. And that was it. And the producer was like, what are you feeling right now? Like, these guys are hot. And she was like, yeah, but they're just not my type. Like, what she wanted to say was, they not this. They not this.
Not dark enough. Need a little bit of sun.
What?
Need some jollof. Need some doubles. Need some Trinidad.
Yes, like
Need some Africa. Like
something.
need an N-word in there. A do-rag.
All of this.
Locks. Maybe a wave or 2.
Or 2 or 3 maybe. All of them. 5.
Like that'd be awesome. A hot mess.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're supposed to be talking about mean girls and how hard it is to be a girl. Yeah, I feel like when you're not an alpha female,
What is an alpha female?
it's like a woman who just like takes charge of everything. Like she controls everything around her. Like I feel like when that's not you, it's just so much harder.
Yeah.
Like females really have guys out here paying their rent, another one paying their car note, another one buying them a freaking Range Rover.
No names mentioned, but
Oh,
we was at work one day, and she came up to me. She said, "What is that?" Send me her phone. It was an Apple Pay for $100. Send me her $100 for lunch. I said, "What about the one who bought your Range Rover?" She said, "He don't got this around." I said, "She's an alpha female.
she's an alpha.
She's an alpha female." No names to be mentioned, but
No
it's
names
you.
mentioned.
You know it's you.
You
'Cause
might
you're
watch
the only
this.
one who just got a Range Rover for her birthday.
You might watch this and you know exactly who you are. And honestly, I need to take notes.
And I asked her for her game card. I asked her
She's
for her
not
game
gonna
card.
get that.
She was like, "What do you mean? Give me your game card." I'm
Tell
not.
me what to do.
Give me your game card. I want a Range Rover.
I want a Camaro. I don't even want a Range Rover. I want a Camaro.
A Camaro is my dream.
It's my time.
And you know what? Everybody in my life has been hearing about Camaros recently, but I can't talk about it too much on here just in case somebody heard it. But we can circle back to that later.
how like women, we have to be so high maintenance, and it's like exhausting. It's just so exhausting. Like I never keep my nails done because I work at big mine. Like I don't have time. I love like
You can't say that. You have to cut that out when you work.
because you work with kids. Yeah. I
I
never
actually
keep
get
them
mine done.
because we work with kids and like I love long nails.
Yeah, I usually
Like I
get
feel
them done.
like getting them short is just a waste of time.
It is, and I sure enough come in there with my nails done. I don't care.
all the time.
I do not care. Only reason they're not done is because I just paid my rent and I gotta pay my car note all in the same span. But next paycheck, understand that, believe that, and
Oh my
like I said,
God.
I'm trying to save again. So I won't touch what's in there right now. But believe, next paycheck, she's getting my nails done.
I have to get mine done for my birthday.
Yeah,
So they will be done soon. I keep my toes done and my hair. Like
hair's always done, whether I like
hair,
that or not.
hair is always done. Hair has to be done. There's no choice. But I feel like men don't have it easier though. Like if you don't have a fresh fade and the wave's
I know.
not spinning or the locks is not fresh, the beard's not connected, it's patchy, like
I don't mean to be rude, but a patchy beard is like one of the first things I notice. Okay, no, I need to not judge. And I know they can't help that. I really know they can't help that. But if I'm looking at it, I do notice that. So they really don't have it easy.
they don't have it easier.
And it's like, there's like a double standard because if they're trying to take care of themselves, like, I have a very extensive skincare routine, like 12 steps.
Me as well.
Thank you, you get it. And so if a man has that same 12-step routine and the wrong person finds out, now they're insecure and they're getting rid of that 12-step routine. You're right. They do be fighting a little bit.
They fight a little bit, but I feel like they fight.
We definitely fight harder, but
We
they do
fight.
fight too.
Because if I didn't do my own hair,
Yeah. Yeah. My mom texted me the other day. She was like, "You want to go to Philly to get your hair retwisted?" I sure don't. You could retwist it, and guess what she did? Retwist it. And guess who put these beads in my hair? Myself.
yeah.
Myself.
If I didn't do my own hair, I don't know what I would do. Because these prices,
Like, what is it? 116, 120 for a retwist every month? You lost your mind? You peep how I wear mascara because I don't have the money to be giving you $100 for a classic set every 2 weeks.
personally, I'm thinking the last time.
Oh, I have the little individual cluster.
Yeah.
I did them for a while, like a few months straight, and then I was like, all of a sudden my eyelashes are really thin and falling out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so
that's why my eyelashes don't stay done.
Yeah.
Because baby, them lashes will take your eyelashes off.
Mm-hmm. By the
You will
time I
have
was
no
done,
real eyelashes.
it's bald. And you know that Therese and Honor, like the blue, the little blue and like silver eyelash serum that they be selling all over TikTok shop. I actually had it like 2 years ago before it was even popular. Blew these suckers back. Luscious slip. And I was like, the girls on TikTok know what they're talking about. I haven't bought it again, but do what it needs to do.
You're like makeup in general is like it's a very popular, unpopular opinion. Like a lot of people are like, a lot of women I think judge other women based on like what makeup they wear or like how much makeup they wear and stuff like that. And then men love to say they love natural growth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think men on top of that have like the baddest misconception about makeup.
Yeah,
Like they just,
they
first of all,
absolutely do.
have no idea.
They don't.
Never have any idea. You could be wearing a full face and they're like, I love a bare face, messy bun. This took me 2 hours.
Like,
It's a little raggedy. I feel like though, like a man's version of natural and a woman's version of natural also ties into why women are more judgmental of other women's makeup.
Yeah.
Especially, I think, knowing like how your makeup is supposed to look makes it much easier for women to be like,
yeah, that's the thing.
yeah.
I am that way with wigs. Like,
Okay.
because I do my own hair, So like my braids, my wigs, like whatever hairstyle you see that I have done it myself. So when I see people's wigs, or like when I go online to order a wig, and I look in the reviews, and I'm like, I could slay this wig. Like I mostly look for the lace and the thickness and the shedding of the hair, but I try not to look at the pictures because they piss me off so bad. I'm like,
People don't do it right,
baby, please, the lace is right there. Like
it's looking right at it.
Oh my god, and I hate it. But like men, they see like a puffy, like a curly puffy wig, and they're like, oh my god, I love the natural
hair.
Baby, my natural hair don't look nothing like this. She can't even get home through that thing, okay?
Like you can have a crochet afro. I'm looking at the crochet in front of your head, and man, it's like, oh, that's gorgeous. I'm so cool. There's a hair behind. Anyway, man, it's like, I love your hair. You no shot. You think this is my hair?
No, what you see the braid under, like you absolutely see what's going on right here.
Sorry.
And honestly, I don't know. Men in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know that like men actually look at the things that we're so insecure about.
I'm almost 100% positive they don't.
Cause like when my eyebrows aren't done, I'm like,
I think I'm
who is
a
that?
foul beast.
Yes.
Foul.
Yes.
They have no idea.
Don't know.
At all.
Correct me if I'm wrong though, because like y'all could be looking at my eyebrows like done
Heavy.
like
We're like, they don't even know, and they fully know. That's one of the things though that makes me upset. Is
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
like you don't know, like you really don't know what a man is thinking
and they won't tell you either.
at all, brothers. Yeah, it's so bad. I don't know what it is. That's what happened when you keep getting scared of. That's my fault. Women should have judged me this morning. Yeah, I don't like never knowing what a man thinks. Like, I remember at work, I was talking to two of the guys in one of your old group. And I was sitting there and I was talking to them, and they were talking about women like things they were saying were absurd. And I was like, y'all are so
Men are sick.
I was like, y'all are so comfortable saying these things. I'm literally sitting right here. And they were like, so we talk about you too. And I said, what do you say about me? Out their mouth. They were like, well, we said your hair is cute, and that you have a really nice body, and that your lip ring is sexy, and that you look like a freak. And I was like, are we not employed? Did I not report you to HR?
Right.
What?
It's not our,
Like, that was my first experience realizing, like, no,
men are actually sick.
like, genuinely, when they say this is how we talk about you, they're not joking. And my mouth dropped, and they were like, no, we don't mean like you're like a freak, like you like look weird. We mean like you look like you're a freak. I was like, I know exactly what you're saying. That's so gross. That is so gross. That is literally so gross.
So like y'all just sit in a circle.
That's
and
what
you're
I'm
like,
saying.
oh, yeah, this girl that we worked with, she's super freak. Like she got some big lips.
And that's
like,
exactly it.
A nice bubble butt.
That's
And
exactly
she looks
it.
like she'll throw it back. Like
Because they were having that conversation
sick.
like I was done. They were having that conversation in front of me about the other girls at her job, and that's when they were like, well, this is what we say about you. Like they were already going, those were the things they were saying. And I was like, what? And they were like, well, this girl we know get around. So like if I go smoke with her, I know that I'm rolling separately because I'm not having her hit my blunt when I know that she was just doing this with this
Hold
person.
on. I feel like I have a clue who that person is that they are talking about. I knew it. I knew it.
She's too young. Too. That's
She
the worst
is.
part. She's really a baby, and they can talk about her like that. That's so gross.
It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine.
Like,
I don't even know what they be saying about me.
I hate that I know. And
we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, they still go because I was leaving work last night, and I was cussing out one of the guys that was coming to the unit because I was supposed to get off at 9, work a 14-hour shift. It's 9 p.m. I'm going to go home. I've been here for 14 hours. He walked in at 9:06, strolling in. We're like, no, why you took so long to get here? Like, you knew you've been here for 14 hours. What made you take so long? One of the other guys, one of the men that was there telling me I look like a freak the few weeks prior. I'm walking out. He looked at me, he go, what, you need a hug? I said, I don't.
Absolutely not.
I really don't.
Never
and as
did.
I'm swiping out to leave the building, I had turned around to talk to one of the other girls that was with there. And he looked at me, he go, Ashley, you look real good. And I looked at him, I said, are you not embarrassed? Do you not get tired?
I think men feel shame. Like, they cannot, and they don't fear consequence. Like, if I just punched you in your face for saying something like that,
then what
would you have done? Because you don't fear the consequences of talking to me like
you're
that.
pushing
You're
35.
so comfortable.
Too comfortable. That same man, I don't know if you know, brought me food and flowers to work one day in front of another girl we work with that he was just kissing. Just kissing. They had kissed. Walking in and he goes, you eat. I said, yeah. He said, right, I got something. Walking with flowers.
Men are audacious.
I've called him so many derogatory words and he still comes to. It's like they don't. I don't understand how much more clear I could have been.
Men are so audacious.
Disgusting.
And I feel like it's kind of weird that like we don't see men as like I feel like the world just gives men
too much freedom.
Freedom is the word.
They're
Oh
literally
my gosh.
disgusting.
Too much freedom.
Like, it's so bizarre that they are so comfortable acting this way.
They can do whatever they please.
And they know that nobody's gonna say anything because that man that brought me the food and the flowers, he has done this to literally every woman we work with. Has a story about this man.
I'm pretty sure I know who.
Of course you know who it is.
But it's fine.
Every girl that we work with has a story about this man.
Yeah.
And somehow he still works there. None of us want to report him. And it's like, I mean, I'm not going to report him, but like, it's because it's so like, that's just how they are. But why is that how they are? Like, why is that how they are?
I should be able to be comfortable where I work. And don't get me wrong, I am comfortable with that. Because no one there is going to make me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Also, there's so much more that goes on at work than like the hormone. Like,
our job is too high intensity for them to be worried about that. Like, how do you have the time? How do you have the time?
You wipe ass and you're worried about sex.
Like,
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, like, how do you have the time?
Okay.
He just peed all over the floor. Grab a mop. You worried about what my
worried
body
about
looked
me.
like. Grab a mop. How do you have time to know that I look like a freak? With the nature of our kids.
I actually cannot wait for this video to be over so you can tell me what you know that they said about me so I can go back.
I actually don't. They haven't told me anything
Oh,
about
I
it.
thought you said you knew.
Oh, no, I meant more like I could probably guess.
Oh.
Because they said the same thing about all. I will say that after that conversation about the good body, I started changing the way I dress at work. Didn't change anything.
It wouldn't.
No.
It wouldn't.
No.
Whether you wear biker shorts or the
Sweats.
baggiest sweatpants you can find.
They're still going to tell you something.
Yeah.
I was told that after I did like a bear hug. And another coworker who left had said to one of our other girls that what me bear hugging that kid, like a shaking or whatever, turned him on so bad. And then he actually later asked if I would lunch, and I didn't know that had nothing to do with it. And I was like,
Me bear hugging someone turned you on? That is actually disgusting. That's
like sadistic.
SNL.
What?
That's giving SNL.
Like, what? That turned you on?
No.
What?
No.
I was dumb. My jaw literally dropped. I'm so irritated.
And you know what's crazy? There are so many guys at that job, like the girl that they were talking about. But they don't talk about them like that.
Everybody know who she is, but nobody knows who they are.
Nobody know who.
nobody knows who they are. Like,
And they swear up and down they're so low key. Like,
you just told me to my face. You just told me to my face. I could literally give you a list of 10 guys that we work with. I probably will after this is done. That I know who are nasty, freaky, and weird.
I can probably give you a list of like 10 guys that we work with that have tried to talk to me and or are actively trying to talk to me. And I'm like, you're a like
Bad.
no.
Real bad.
Like I can also list the other people on campus that they're trying to talk to.
Crocs, the one that just bought you the Crocs, found me on Instagram because I told you I had a group of my story. He saw that story, followed me, liked all of my pictures. Well, not all of them, but a good chunk of them.
He did the same thing when he followed me on
But yeah,
Instagram.
like, please. How old are you?
Oh my god.
Pushing 40.
He is.
Pushing 40. I'm the right age of 22. Go take out a mortgage. Go start a family. Please.
I think he has one. You know what's the craziest thing? I really hope he doesn't watch this because he knows who he is.
They all know who they are. Every last one of them knows who they are.
He was like trying to talk to me before. I'm pretty sure he's still actively trying to talk to me. He just like dialed it down. But I was like, don't you have a girlfriend? And he was like, everyone has someone they deal with. And I was like,
The one who bought me the flowers and the food also told me the same thing about his girlfriend.
yeah, he's audacious. Very audacious and very ugly. Also, I was with him one time.
Crocs?
No.
Oh, okay.
The food and flowers. I was with him one time. It's crazy how girls like nickname guys so quick.
Like, so quick.
Like, we be quick to be like, oh no, fish. Like, huh? Why would you ever call that man a fish?
You just have to be there. You just
Yeah.
have to be there. You just have to be a woman.
So, I was with him in the van, and he was on the phone with someone. This conversation was disgusting. Like, I literally wanted to pull my eardrums out of my ears and go deaf. Like, it was so disgusting. Like, the girl was really like with it, and I was like,
How long ago was this? For timeline purposes. Actually, it doesn't matter.
maybe 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So
Cool.
I was like, in my head, I'm like, first of all, both of y'all are disgusting. Second of all, he told her that his girlfriend knows what he does. She just doesn't want to know about it, right? Like, she don't care what he does. She just doesn't want to know about it. Baby, if you're out there and you know your man is
And he's bald.
if
Sorry, because I'm sick of him. Now I'm ready to air his whole identity.
if you know your man is out here doing you dirty and you talking about you just don't want to know what he did, you can find someone better. Love.
Get
You
up.
are a queen.
Get
and
up.
your crown has fallen, so pick it up, baby, and sit up straight.
Please.
You're
Off them
weak in
knees.
the knees.
Off them knees. I'm going to pray for you.
Yes.
This is sick.
So, yeah, he was like, oh yeah, my girlfriend knows what I do, she just doesn't want to know. And then the girl was like, okay, so like, what does your girlfriend do? Oh, the curls in this, I'm not even ashamed. These curls, these little boho curls, don't stay. Okay? Okay? They're killing me.
Yeah. What hair is it?
I forgot the name.
Don't let it
But I think it's not a bad, like, brand. It's not bad hair. It just doesn't, I think it's because it's twist. So
That's
it doesn't
exactly
stay,
it.
like, in the
braid one.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
exactly it.
It's fine, though.
Keep it. It's
fine.
really, it's pretty.
Right, like, it's
a pretty
good
girl.
hair.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, so she was like, what is your girlfriend, like, do you know what your girlfriend does when she's not with you? And he was like, oh yeah, I don't play that, like, she can't do nothing.
Yeah. He believes in
the
monogamy.
ugliest.
He believes in monogamy or polygamy. He has said that when he go back home to, he got a house already ready, and he's gonna have multiple wives. And he asked me to be one of his wives. That's why he talks to all of the girls that he does, because he genuinely believes in having multiple wives. Polyamory.
No.
Like a Mormon community.
No.
He said he wants to have as many children as possible. He told me men can keep having children for the rest of their lives.
They can't.
And he fully intends to abuse that. That's why he wants to marry some woman so he can take over the world with all of his kids. I'm not kidding. He's dead serious.
He is sick, and he is absolutely not a very good looking guy. So, please do not have his kids, because
Sick.
then your kids will be not very good looking guys. And you know what's crazy? You know what's like actually sick about men? They lie so much.
Like, how do you have the time? How do you have the time?
They just
Lying takes a
lie.
lot of energy.
It does, and then you have to keep up with the lie. Like,
why are you?
I just hate men.
Oh my gosh. You know how long I have been. Let me actually show you why I am so bad. Because when I say I hate men, I mean it to the fullest extent. And people don't be believing me, but I really do not stand them hoes. I have been celibate 364 days. Tomorrow 1 year.
makes a year.
Tomorrow makes 1 year. I'm sick.
I should have bought a bottle of champagne and popped it. Like, oh my god.
I was dealing with them for a long time, and then the last time I dealt with them, 364 days ago, I was like, I actually don't want to do this anymore. I'm sorry, I won't.
I wish I could do that.
I'm sick. I'm like, sick and tired. You doing all this, and then you just get to keep living. Mind you, I'm bleeding out of my coochie, bearing children for you to what?
Do the
Have phone sex in the van at work, and bring flowers to your coworkers,
Literally
and
what it
a candy to the other one, and ask that one on a date.
What it was. But we're gonna go back to the phone sex in the van, which was literally what it was.
Like,
He was in there like, let me see something, and I was like, hello.
like dumbfounded.
I was dumb. Why would you do that?
The problem is he literally has no shame. Like, he
No
genuinely
shame,
has
no
shame.
morals, no fear of consequence.
I've had witnessed him flirt with one woman and then look at me and flirt with me in the same breath. He did that to me last night as he's calling, kept looking me up and down. Ashley, you look real good today. Then he turned around and he go, so when are we? I literally looked at him, I was like, are you not, we're next to each other. We're next to each other. You have no shame. You have no shame. We're next to each other.
I actually hate men, and I feel like this is a good place to end this episode.
Because my blood pressure is high.
It actually is. It just gave me a headache thinking about how much I hate men.
My blood pressure.
And this episode was talking about just being a girl, and it turns out all girls hate men. Ladies, y'all can confirm this in the comments. Men, y'all can confirm other things in the comments, because I honestly want you guys to defend yourselves.
Yeah, because
I need to see the other side of men that we're not talking about here.
Mm-hmm.
The good men. Please defend your honor.
You've been proving me so right. So right. I'm sick of being proven right.
I'm sick of being proven right.
This
So,
364 days is going to be 364 next year as well. If you don't start figuring it out.
Alright. So that's the end of today's episode. Love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching all the way through. And if you love us back, subscribe, like, comment, defending yourself, defend your honor,
All the fixins.
and everything, you know? Alright guys, see you later.